And we're live. I didn't even give you a 1. I just jumped right on in. Yeah, now you're gonna feel unfinished, unclean. 3, 2, and we're live. That's how we go. There's no time for getting in there. Welcome to another episode of Friendship and Fire. I like that. I feel like that's required. Like that,
Yeah.
like straight out of the movie Heavy Metal.
Yeah.
Right?
Never seen Heavy Metal? Oh.
I'm familiar with the book.
Nerfy wouldn't have seen that
No.
unless we seen it in college.
I guess he wouldn't. I make it a biannual watch.
It's a great watch. That is just a good
biannual.
watch.
Yeah.
And the follow-up, Heavy Metal 2000.
Yeah, it wasn't as good though.
Not so much, but
Is it
yeah.
not the
The
80s?
sequel is rarely better than the original.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on.
specific instances, the sequel is better, but in this case, that doesn't have to be true.
Yeah.
Like, and especially if they use 2000, like Blues Brothers 2000. Come on,
No.
you know what I mean?
So have you all know, Heavy Metal 2000 does have an 8% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That makes sense. I would say that tracks
Okay, so Heavy Metal.
But what does Heavy
OG,
Metal have?
the movie.
66. It's certified fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense to me.
That tracks. It's
Yeah.
about a 66.
Yeah, I would agree. It's a 66.
It's a live action.
Kind of.
Define live action.
Yeah.
It was the 80s.
It was wasn't
It was mostly
Heavy Metal
animated.
2000 live action, but then like
Cell shaded
animated
on
over
top of it. Yeah. Not cell shaded,
Yeah,
but
like everything was actually acted out, but then they took that and they drew over top and animated.
I think so.
Like mocap
top
in
of it.
1981.
Yeah. Speaking of mocap, I know this has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but have you
It
ever
is.
seen Benedict Cumberbatch playing the dragon? Like the video of him doing the mocap for the dragon for the Hobbit?
The mocap.
Yep.
He did not wear a mocap.
He wore a mocap suit and he's
Shut
like
the
crawling
fuck up.
around on the floor.
No.
Oh
no,
man, you have
did he?
got to see this. It is like hilarious, and he's got his voice. He's like, "This is Hobbit," and he's like, he looks unhinged. It's crazy.
I'm gonna need you.
You're
to send me
gonna,
that link.
yeah, you're gonna need to watch that video. It is hilarious.
So I opened up YouTube,
Okay,
DG.
sure,
I searched DG online,
yeah.
and you are in the search results now.
Yeah,
which
so-
was not
so-
true the last
Right.
episode.
So get this. So I had a video go like, I wouldn't call it viral, but I had a very good showing for my latest video.
It was sub-viral.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got 1,400 views on it, which
Wait, what?
yeah, which
Not bad.
is really good. Thank you. Which is really which is really good. Which is oh, you're not there it is. Which is really good for a creator that going into that video I had 52 subscribers. Coming out of that video I've got 79. So I gained quite a bit of subscribers. I had a lot of really good engagement on it. I'm not getting my hopes up because I think that was kind of like a flash in the pan. I'm hoping that's not the case. I've got a new video dropping tomorrow about patience.
Oh God.
I can't wait.
I specifically say, no, listen. I specifically say within the first, I think, 45 seconds of the video that I am not the right person to be speaking on this subject, but that I am
Yeah.
challenging myself in this moment to make this video because A, I need to work on this area, and B, this is something that since I'm not good at it, maybe this will help me be better at it. So I completely acknowledge that I am not a patient person. I very much acknowledge that, like that. There's no stepping around it. But that's the video that came out. It was an idea that got thrown at me from a stream a few nights ago, and so I just kind of rolled with it. It came out. I played Bubble Bobble. So in some insider information, I went with Bubble Bobble. I got a comment on a video today too, from someone saying like, why are you playing an obvious loop of the video game and throwing in a oops when it's obvious you're not playing it? And I was like, actually, I am playing it. I'm just really, really bad at it. It looks like I'm looping because I keep dying. Yeah. So it's playing.
But to be fair, Castlevania is a stupid hard game.
Castlevania's hard game, especially hard when you're trying to talk about something other than what you're doing. And so you can always tell how bad at these games I am. If you ever watch my videos, here's an inside secret.
I always watch for the cuts.
You have to watch for the cuts, because what ends up happening is I cut out, in those moments, I cut out two things. I cut out all the ums, uhs, and breaths. So I'm like, and I give one of those real heavy inhales, and you can hear it on microphone. That's a cut. I cut out anything where I'm like, and then anyway, what I was saying, I cut that chunk out. And then the last thing I cut out is anything where I go into like streamer mode and I start talking about the game. So I'm like, what is this guy doing? Blah, 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 blah. And you'll see. So every single boss fight in that video that I posted is massively cut, because I cannot focus on saying what I'm saying while I'm fighting the boss. So watch for the cuts. That'll tell you exactly how good at a game. You'll notice in the F-Zero video, I didn't cut it at all. I should have. There's a lot of ums and uhs in there. But that's an example of a game that I'm good at versus something that I'm less good at. And the games will get worse from here on, because I've already kind of played the games that I'm good at, right? I still have a couple more ideas floating around in there, but I don't know exactly where I'm going with it.
Games that you're good at?
Well, games that I'm good enough at that I'm able to check out of the game and just like subconsciously play it while consciously talking about the subject. Because that's the whole point of this kind of idea, is that I'm in a moment where my brain isn't able to filter out what I'm saying. So I'm just speaking directly from the heart kind of thing. And so I do have to chop up and cut out stuff in order to make a good sentence. But anyway, enough talking about me. That's not why we're here. We're here to play Pathfinder, and
it is kind of why we're here, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's why we're literally here, but it's not why we're here.
All right, the rest of us would not be here if it weren't for you.
Well, we would be here. We just wouldn't be on Twitch and YouTube.
We wouldn't be doing, So
anyway, without further ado, Finn.
Vaults.
Yeah, the Adventure Vaults.
The Adventure Vaults.
It is an adventure.
Friendship and Fire, the party has decided to name themselves. Have been working on. Yes.
I dropped the thing in the Pathfinder channel.
Did you give us a theme song? Oh, possibly. Yeah, you did.
We should probably listen to it and get some votes on it.
Do you want me to play it? I can play it, but the problem is I can't play it in a way that you guys can hear it.
Well, I'm playing it now for myself.
I'm an enormous fan that my shorts are on. Oh, she would have scrolled up a little bit. That's fine.
I gotta say, this is definitely the right area.
Oh, God.
Is this Sabaton?
This is really good.
Oh, that is really good.
Together forever through the pain. Hearts ablaze. This is really good.
Dude.
Forge their days.
I can tune this a little bit to get more of that instrumental bit in between.
Can you get them? Can you get like a high pitch like Warriors United. Yeah, Dio. That is exactly what I'm thinking.
I was gonna say, Ronnie J.
I'll see what I can do to tune it, but how's this for a good start?
This is great. This is fantastic.
Awesome. I'll put that on my docket to fiddle with.
And I'm going to need to rip that onto Spotify.
Hearts ablaze!
Actually, I upload all the good stuff onto my SoundCloud.
Ah, nice.
I like that little riff. Oh, and then you got a guitar solo in there.
Yeah, it's not long enough though. That's the thing, right? This
Like a
app
fire
has a
and
4-minute
flames.
max
Okay.
per generation, so I have like a minute and some to play with, so I can definitely extend some solo stuff in there and tweak it around to get some more of that DOS goodness out of it.
Through the pain. This is really good. Hearts ablaze. Forge their days. I like it. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do about
Okay.
getting more Dio out of it and
So-
getting more epic guitar solo.
Yeah, and so the one thing, so there's the whole song, we can use it as like a credits, like we close the show with it kind of thing, because I think that's hilarious. And then the other thing is we need to find in that same song like a little 30-second snip that we can use as like an intro, and then what we can do is turn this into a podcast. Instant podcast, just like that. Just like that. It's a real play podcast, and that's hilarious. And I love it.
Oh, I'll see what I can
Okay.
do for the
That's
for that
hilarious.
sort of thing.
That is awesome. I love that.
Warriors in light, hearts ablaze. That's really good. Yeah, I like that. That is 100% the vibe. That is definitely
Yeah.
the vibe. Yeah.
Just a little more Dio.
A little more Dio. I mean, can you ever have enough Dio? Really?
Yeah.
He says no.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, there is a point where Dio.
There's a
too
Dio
deep.
maximum. There's
Yeah.
a Dio drop-off
There's
point.
There's the Dio Maximus and a Dio Minimus, and
Like,
we are
one
in the
big
Minimus
Dio.
right now, so we need to go up a few categories
Fair.
towards the Maximus.
There's ride the tiger, and then if
Yeah.
you see his stripes, then you know he's clean. Okay, all right, that's enough. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
And
off track.
you like a 30-second, like some sort of mid chunk that we can pull out of it
As like an intro,
With the name in it.
but
yeah.
but with that same thing being said, okay, I can do that. I can do that cut and hack and whack stuff. The other thing that I'm thinking of is for the stream, I can 100% take that song and replace the generic fantasy intro song that I'm using. That's like the flute, the like do 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 for when it says stream starting soon, and then we can make a
put that on
video.
repeat.
We can make a video of the lyrics going across. I wish I was
Hell
a good animator because I could have like it's like there's Luminor and he's like
the characters.
right.
So
Yeah.
I can do all that audio stuff, and I can do some of that title sequencing stuff. So
Love it.
and like I've already done like a bit of a splash screen. I hack jobbed it up.
It's better than what I've done.
I showed you. It has our main weapons on it.
I don't
My
fully
crossbow,
recall.
your Star
I think I
Knight's
do
blade,
actually. Now that you mention it,
Luminor's curve blade. Yeah,
Mhm.
I've got that. So I can totally
Sure.
hack it together to make it into like some 80s metal
I love it.
album cover.
I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I just need to add more flame to it. Maybe
More flames.
dragon.
Trogdor flames.
I'll figure it out.
All right. Sorry, Finn.
All right. No, that's fine. That was
great.
A
That was
very
just-
good,
it felt really good.
little offshoot.
That song just was like right here, man.
That-
Hit
that
me.
woke us all back up. So last time, you guys did some town stuff. You hung around town for a little bit, did some dumping of supplies, did some checking in with some locals, specifically one bookkeeper, Moriblant, and one the lady at the Dawnflower Library, whose name escapes me right now. I forget.
John.
Vanderdash.
I'm going through my notes.
Shoot. It's she's not very happy with Adrian.
Yeah, the lady from the church.
Yeah, from that temple with the library in it.
I know who you're talking about. I don't remember her name.
Yeah.
Betty.
And then you guys also talked to Rin, and Rin translated some Gauntlight blueprints for you. Moriblant had said, hey, you found some of these really cool books that I am very much interested in, and here's a list of some more that I would be interested in if you happen to come along them. As well, you met a halfling druid in the bar,
right,
who told you about a werewolf at large, supposedly.
Allegedly,
yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Half the town believes that the werewolf was dead because it fell off a cliff down into the ocean. Half the town thinks, hey, it's probably still around. After that, you guys came back down into the Gauntlight Keep, into the vaults themselves, and you made your way back down onto the third floor, the second floor below. The keep itself is the main level. There was a second level, and then you're on the third level below. And you kind of came back to the library area here, and you were going through, and you said, hey, there's some doors that we hadn't opened yet. So you opened them, and out jumped some ghouls at you, and to which you dispatched quite handily. Although the second door you opened had one ghoul that was a little different from the others.
That guy had a little bit of power. He had stopping power.
He was a big boy, yeah. He
hurt a lot.
He looked like yeah. He had tattoo stuff around him, some knives on himself that he never actually touched. He just kind of went after you guys with his teeth and claws. And after some back and forthing and some goodish rolls, I forget what the rolls were. They were good because you guys won.
Mine were bad, but
yeah,
these guys were good.
Yeah. You guys dispatched him. He's laying in the middle of the floor between you all. And that's exactly where we left off last time. So, what would you like to do?
Isaac's gonna run, not gonna run, but he's gonna step forward and start repairing Eero. I imagine the others are going to check out the corpse of the tattooist and the office that he was in, or the room that he was in.
Okay.
Luminor is wounded. 1.
Yes, Luminor did get
You went down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he was healed before he had to roll.
I would like to attempt some healing on both myself and Luminor and Isaac if he requires it. But I'm not feeling super good.
Okay.
You're not feeling super good.
No, I'm at half of my HP right now.
Oof.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you do some rolls for that.
Okay, I'm gonna do myself first because I feel that's important for me to get it out of the way. I'll do the test on myself, and then I'll do the real healing on Luminor.
All right.
All learn to accept this in
I
time.
was gonna say that music got super loud, but it was because I got a second window open, so it was like doubling up and like.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Okay,
right?
so yeah, on myself doing a treat wounds check. Okay, just like that.
Nice.
You change your dice up.
I did because they were not doing well, and Mrs. Nerfy was like, "You might want to change your dice," and I was like, "Good idea."
That does sound like advice she would give you.
Okay, so I'm feeling a lot better now, and I'm like, okay, Luminor, come over here, pal. I will,
Here, little candy man.
I will hook you up. And I'm like, I know exactly what to do. And I use a hero dice, because I think this is now the third treat wounds in a row that have failed. So I'm gonna just redo that.
Just on Luminor.
And I'm like, there you go, pal.
There you go.
Oh my god.
48 and I only rolled 11 points.
11?
Wow.
Did I actually roll 48? Because that doesn't sound right.
Well,
Probably.
the lowest roll you could get is
4.
4.
But I was just thinking with that. I was thinking 8d4.
4, 8,
48.
12. I didn't even make half.
Yeah, well, that's how she goes some days.
That's how she goes.
All right, well,
I like it.
it is what it is.
Yeah, that was a bad crit roll.
Sometimes.
Okay, Luminor, you also, I believe that removes 1 wound from, I think. You guys will have to
There was
fact check that.
There was a tooltip on it just before it disappeared.
Oh, well, I took it away.
Just before you callously took it away.
Yeah. That's the way I roll.
That pass my repair check.
Okay. Yep. You succeed in your repair check.
On a crit, target regains 2d8 and his wounded condition is removed.
There you go.
On a success, the wounded condition is also removed.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, so
Yeah,
either way.
Good work.
Yeah.
Good work, everybody.
Hey, Luminor.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I use this crafter's eyepiece?
I don't mind, actually. I love when people use the crafter's eyepiece.
Okay.
Crit fail, you get glass in your eye. Like that penguin, like the penguin in Arkham.
He does have the bottom of a bottle for a monocle.
That's a good callback.
It was an interesting choice.
Mm-hmm.
And it
Well,
always
yeah.
looks painful when I see it. Isaac, do you need healing?
Yes, please.
Okay, I will also attempt to heal Isaac. Oh, no, I pulled it
right
off.
there.
Like the last, like, I got
Last
it
little
literally on the nose, but look at that, 2d8, I healed him more than I healed you with 4.
Thanks, buddy.
It's okay, we're
That's
getting
insane, dude. Freaking 11 on 48. I don't know if you
I
noticed or not, that's 2 1s.
This crafter's eyepiece, dude.
And then
15 for proficiency rank instead of 10.
and then we're gonna check out the dead ghoul. Both Luminor and I.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I think
Yeah, we gotta
Luminor
search
is better at searching than I am, so I'm going to aid him.
Okay.
Unless you're not better at searching than I am, then you can aid me.
trained, so +5.
I think I'm better than you.
What are you? What are
In
you searching for?
perception?
Yeah.
Is that the I'm +7 perception, bud.
Ooh, girl.
I'm an expert.
Get it.
I'm trained in perception, and I'm +7.
Wait, yeah, expert only gives you +7?
Well, it gives me +7.
His wisdom score is.
My wisdom's not great.
Not good.
Luminor, You do need, we'll cover this after stream probably, but you do need to pick some tattoos.
Yes, that is correct.
Jeez.
I helped.
All right. You guys search through.
I also helped.
You guys search through the body of the big bad ghoul. You see his small tooling knives are not in the best repair. He's wearing not much for armor. He's got like a leather apron. It's also fairly tattered. Like, he doesn't change very often.
Like, he's not wearing like latex gloves when he's applying tattoos to people.
No.
This is not a reputable establishment.
You do find a scrap of tattooed flesh on him.
Like in his hand?
Like a piece of jerky
Mm-hmm.
in his pocket.
Luminor have that?
By all means, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, put down a tattooed flesh.
Just in my inventory.
For the canker. Tattooed flesh for the canker.
Not for the canker.
No, you're the canker now.
You're the canker now.
Look at me.
Yeah, and that's about all you find on him.
Okay, so basically junk.
Yeah.
I kind of just throw his body back onto the floor. Like, ugh. Everything in this place sucks. We need to rid this of foul evil.
Okay, so there was talk of looting a...
We do need to go into those rooms where we opened the door and things came out to kill us. We haven't actually even entered the rooms yet.
Yeah, you entered the room to the north here.
But not the south one?
Yeah, and that one was it was full of barrels of water and stuff.
Right.
For fighting fires, it seemed.
But not the one with the tattoo guy.
Yeah, Luminor opened the door,
and we
said
backed
some
up.
things to him, and kited him out.
With huge success.
That really worked out in our favor.
Luminor enters the space.
All right.
Oh, there's lots
So-
of room in your voice.
Looks like a workroom.
Yeah. While this room might have once served as a writing studio, the condition today has been all but obliterated by tiny swatches of skinned flesh marked with tattoos. Judging by the workspace on the table in the middle of the room, these tattoos have been placed post-mortem, with a swath of pale skin stretched over the desk, sporting a half-completed image of a sinister woman.
What's her name? What's the lady's name?
Belcora?
Belcora. Is that Belcora?
Or
Or is it just generic lady?
An artist rendition.
Oh, I right-clicked on myself.
Most likely, it does not resemble Belcora.
Okay.
In its current state.
Okay.
It is, again, half finished. Behind you, Luminor, there is a door, and there's a door to the south as well.
Yeah, I point forward and I'm like, there's another one here too. Probably shouldn't open these until Isaac's ready though.
Can I get perception checks from you two?
You bet.
Since you're in here. Luminor, you'll do yours with a +2.
Oh, oops.
That's all right. I gotta add. Okay.
Can you?
That's easy.
I usually subtract.
Well, this was specific to your job, so you guys digging through the room, through the corner piles and stuff, and you find 2 books that are on Morblin's. They aren't on his list, but they are of tattoo artistry and historical tattoos. Now, they aren't specifically on Morblin's list, but maybe he might be interested. Maybe not.
Yeah, we're not gonna look like a gift horse in the book mouth.
I would say that Luminor, you could probably make use of them, maybe.
I would
I was
love
just gonna
to.
say, Luminor, if you're into tattooing, maybe you could copy those books, or if before giving them away, or just keep them for yourself.
None of these
I
books
think-
match with our list for Morblin.
Yeah, this would be
They
recreation
aren't
use.
specifically on his list, no.
Mighty Morblin.
Mighty Morblin book collector.
Okay. Well,
All right.
we got to pick a door, I guess.
And that is all you guys find in there.
Can now that Isaac and Nero have entered the room, can Isaac take a spin around the room to see if he notices anything out of place? Looking
Sure.
for hidden alcoves and the like.
For sure.
Do a search roll.
You look around and nothing too out of the ordinary is around here. It's just a small room. You don't find any secret alcoves, no secret hidden doors, nothing like that.
He's looking around and he does this. Yeah, okay, nothing on the blueprints either.
Is it? Okay.
All right.
So west or south? Let's go. We should go west.
Yeah, I think,
we
so too.
I think we do that.
Yeah,
room.
I think you're right.
Okay, Luminor quietly opens the door if it's unlocked.
Yeah, you go to open the door. Can you go for opening door?
Okay. With an 11 in stealth, so it's like real quiet.
Yeah.
Close it. Maybe close that door.
You open the door and it goes.
Got stuck on a hand.
Yeah. The desk in this office has been repurposed into a messy butcher's block. A shiny silver hatchet is wedged into the top of the desk, and bits of decaying pale flesh lie strewn about the room.
It's awful.
The parts in here, they are missing a bit of like patches of skin off of them.
Appears to be his practice room or his
Preparation room.
paper making room, so to speak.
I wouldn't mind if somebody else searched this particular space.
Okay, Isaac will
Like-
jump in there.
Luminor's going to be like literally up to his neck in guts in this place, I think.
It's mostly dry.
Isaac and Nero will step in there. Nero first, obviously.
Okay.
And Nero will move in, provided nothing happens as he crosses the threshold.
Nothing
Move in
happens
and
when
stand
it
in front of
crosses.
this other door down here.
Yep.
Isaac will also step in gingerly and start looking around. He sees the hatchet there.
Yep.
And
It is.
And it's shiny?
seems- Yes, it is shiny.
That's
Silvery.
strange.
can he identify it?
Sure.
Try to identify it?
Everything else in this place is broken and tarnished.
I don't really have an identification.
Yeah. Roll. Roll. Hold on. Let me look at your
perception.
skills. I don't know what everybody's. I don't know what skills.
Medicine.
Oh,
I would think it's either
roll.
perception or arcana, depending on what
You
it is you're
can-
looking for.
So Isaac will see this, and he sees clearly that it's being used for chopping limbs.
Yes.
As
let you
when
roll
he looks at the
medicine.
limbs, can he see that have they been chopped cleanly, or are they pretty ragged? Like it's taken a few chops to get through.
Roll medicine.
That is okay.
Good answer. Good answer.
Oh, that 19 was right there.
The cuts themselves are clean, but whoever was wielding this did not know how to use it properly. So they took hack after hack after hack at it. That's not to say it's not sharp.
They're like cutting a bone in half instead of at the
Yeah.
joint kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So Isaac will ask Eero to pick it up.
Okay.
And take it out to Luminor, lay it on the table in front of Luminor, and maybe Luminor can identify it somehow.
See if there's any kind of special properties. These
Yeah,
Sure.
see if he can feel any mumbo jumbo, any loobity doobity.
Mumbo maybe, Jumbo maybe not.
I would let a crafting check go for that.
All right, I'm gonna check it out.
Hmm.
Yep,
Guys.
there's
Isaac
Mumbo
could've-
and Jumbo.
Isaac could have rolled crafting for that too.
Yeah. Please do.
There, how's that?
There we go. Okay. It's a +1 silver hatchet. All right. Good.
Okay.
Ooh,
Silver hatchet. Throw that in the party stash, I think. That might come in handy
chop.
if we come up against a werewolf.
or a were tree.
Or a were tree. Yes. Anything
tree.
were, probably.
But like a hatchet.
Yeah.
And then Isaac's going to take his look around the room to see if it's just an abattoir or if there's anything else in this room that's worth checking out.
Rename
besides
yourself
the door.
to Abraham Lincoln.
The vampire killer.
It
I watched
fits.
that not long ago. It was good. Still good.
It's got an axe.
You take one look around. With your layout, you know the layout of this. There's really nowhere for a hidden room to be. This is the corner. The hallway's on the other side of the north wall, and the hallway's on the other side of the west wall. You came through the door with the room on the other side. There's only one. There's a door to the south.
For
leading.
hidden alcoves or anything like that. More looking like, is this a desk? Like, is there anything to
That
rummage through?
Was an old desk, but it wasn't really. It's not a desk with drawers. It's more of a
Like a work
table
table.
desk. Yeah.
Writing table type of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's been
guys,
repurposed.
There's a door in here. Should I kick this open? Eero, come
Yeah,
in and
you probably
kick this
should.
door open.
Well, if we go through that door, we all have to go through the gore room. So, Luminor.
I'll stand on your shoulders. I get it.
Okay.
Why don't you move the table into the door? This table. Why don't you just drag it over and walk on top of it?
I don't want to get ahead of ourselves just in case you guys are making a speedy retreat.
Yeah.
That'll turn from
You lock us
to a
into a
barricade
room
real
with.
fast.
Well, then clear the doorway. Go stand in this corner or something.
We'll
Alright, go
make
crazy.
we'll be good. Yeah, go for it.
We got this. I don't block a lot.
I'm
of
actually
doors.
gonna
Make a
move
better-
over here to keep an eye on them.
Make a better pony door than a door.
Open the door, and I don't see anything.
Of course not.
See
You
that.
don't have low light vision.
Oh.
Well, you have low light vision, but
Here,
there's
let
no
me
light
Yeah,
there.
it's just like
let me
rubbing his
take
hands
let me
together.
take a let me take a look.
Guys,
Let me get in
guys,
there.
it's real dark in
Evan
here.
guy.
Like, I don't know what to
Dark
tell
in
you.
here.
There's literally nothing in this room. It's just black. It's literally the void.
Nothing jumped out at you, but a funky smell did come wafting out.
Yeah, and I
There was a
shine.
waft.
I go over and I shine my torch, and I cover my face like this, and I'm like,
Yeah.
You get a wrench?
Possibly.
I'm not
Fortitude check.
sickened. Do you want me to make a fortitude check? Yeah, let's do that. No, I'm just gonna do it just for the sake. We'll just see.
How strong is
Yeah,
your stomach?
I'd barf immediately.
You know, this guy's from a royal house, you know, he was born with a silver spoon up his ass.
Yeah, I literally like I can't hold back anymore, and I just barf everywhere.
Blah. This room, I'm not a fan.
Oh no, Finny's rolling dice to that.
Is it because there's a dragon in there that gets
So,
hungry for a human barf?
Adrian, when you look into this room, there are heaps, and I'm talking like
Literal
Heaps.
heaps, like
Yeah, like
piles.
piles in the corners, down the walls of bodies,
Like parts.
and parts. Yes, it is strangely, you feel cool air wafting out of here. It's not. It's cooler in there than it is out
This
here.
is the refrigerator. The body parts, I'm assuming, aren't like rotting then.
They are
Like they're not looking good, but they're not
looking good.
they're not
but they
like-
They are
not,
rotting, but just rotting slowly.
Slowly.
yeah.
Okay.
You do know that. Actually, give me a esoteric, please.
That's something
I
that I
want
can do.
DG to admit that it's okay to store meat now at plus 5 degrees.
It's okay to store meat in the fridge. Not for a long
fridge-
time.
I don't think this fridge is at like 1 degree. I don't think that it's.
I don't know what it is, guys. I can't roll dice worth nothing.
Yeah. You know that ghouls, they eat flesh,
They like flesh sickles.
and this could be construed as a fermentation process, possibly.
Yeah, I'm not entering the room, and I'm
No.
like saying to the crew out in the hallway, like as I'm like covering my mouth, and I'm like, body parts, it's cold in here. If you really want to go rooting around in these piles, feel free, but I'm not stepping in this room.
Are they human body parts? Can you tell there, Adrian? Do you have
Are
a
they
good eye
denser?
for?
Do they just look like a mixed bag?
Are they human? Are they denser?
Yeah.
Like there's a little bit of
Most-
everything in here?
The majority of them seem to be probably Morlock. If you were to figure anything.
Wait, the X-Men are in this universe?
Something like that.
Okay,
I think that Adrian should go search all of the. hands
I'm
for
not
rain.
I'm not going
Next
through the
episode.
piles, but I'll happily shine my light in there for you if you want to go deep diving into human.
Hey, before we do
Humanoid
it,
Luminar's gonna
piles.
go- Yeah.
Newt Luminor, can you sense any magic?
You took the
Can you
words out of my
perhaps
mouth.
detect any magic?
10,000%. So that's exactly what I was gonna do. Was pop a little detect magic. Goodness here.
Maybe they are human.
Okay.
Maybe they are dancer.
All right. So you pop your magic, your detecting magic, and nothing pops up. You get a slight tingling of, let's call it abjuration magic, because there's no schools anymore. something is keeping that room cooler than it was before. But that's all you can sense.
Conjuration spell.
Conjuration.
If you're satisfied, I'm closing this door.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
There's
There's a new Lost Omens book coming out that reintroduces spell school.
Oh,
But they're changing it to be...
they just changed it to not have spell schools.
People
but
freaked.
There's still no spell schools, but there's like
Groupings.
to more align with the curricula.
Yeah.
So they're building like actual schools
With a spell list, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's worth checking into.
You want to do necromancer? Here's the spell list for necromancer. Yeah.
And
You
have
would be
to go to
going to
school.
the actual magical university that exists in Ustalav.
Necromancer, you.
Right.
I see a
Necro you.
future in Luminor for about 3 or 4 sessions. I think that we're going to go through. We'll study the books. We'll meet our profs. We'll go to the dorms.
It'll be just like it'll be like the Traveler character creation, all over again.
Yeah. It'll be fun. We'll actually just sub to the Traveler character creation. We'll just
I think it'll
change
just
some
be
of the
it'll be like
answers.
animals. And the quests will be like I don't know, sneak into the opposing spell school's dorm and steal their mascot or something.
I just want to point out that when we were checking out the abattoir and the larder attached to it, there was a grimer in chat.
There was a what?
A grimer showed up for the Pokemon.
Nice. Perfect timing. Oh man, it danced around to that too.
Luminor's gonna stealthily open this door with all the power of a...
Yeah.
He's like, don't worry guys, I can open this quietly. Boom!
You see, Luminor, a long, narrow hallway.
Very cool. Not
I
at all.
suspect you can see the just at the edge of your torchlight. You see a doorknob.
You doorknob.
I do see a doorknob. So the hairs on Luminor's neck are like standing on end. He sees this like long, unobstructed hallway, no side passages, a straight tube all the way through, and like his skin is crawling with his instincts of saying that this is not a safe place to be.
Feeling a little trappy.
Yeah, we have a saying for that. It's feeling a little trappy here.
And feel it deep in my little gnome stomach. It's not a big gnome stomach, but there it is.
Well, we don't have to explore that one just yet. There is another room just outside of here.
Rocket, I am 100% on board with this. This place scares me.
But I'm also looking at the overall layout of the level we're on, and there is an awful lot of room. There's an awful lot of room over here. Where's my?
I believe what you're trying to say is there's an awful lot of potential for not a hallway of death.
Well, you don't know it's a hallway of death.
I guess I'm not. Do we have any trappy aware monster hunter adventurer extraordinaires that want to weigh in on that?
I mean, I can attempt to do a perception check, but that's about the extent of it.
Even in a dungeon or two in your day?
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay, I'll take a look in the hallway. We'll get low to the ground.
Yeah.
Take a look for like pressure plates.
Grab your tactical soap.
Yeah, tactical soap on a rope.
Isaac will look over his shoulder and he's just looking to see if there's scorch marks or divots or anything that might be like fire traps, acid traps, or like spikes shooting out of stuff.
A skeleton stuck to the wall with arrows through it. Guys, this is not our time.
Listen, I would much rather low roll during the RP sessions than during the combat.
You guys do not see or find any traps.
You see me grab a handful of like dungeon dust, and I'm like, watching it like sprinkle, and I like get close, and I'm like, it's perfectly
Like
safe. It's
Entrapment.
perfectly safe. There's nothing funny about this hallway.
Okay. Well, it sounds like it's we've secured our rear. Do we want to secure our northeast?
North. Secured our
While,
south. Now we need to secure our...
While Adrian is looking down the hallway,
Uh-huh.
he feels Isaac tap him on the shoulder and say, "Here, Cinder said that this was a good thing to use for traps," and he feels something pressed into his hand.
The holy soap.
The soap on a rope.
He said it's really good for checking. It's really good for finding traps.
How do I use this?
Do you throw it?
He,
I'm
he
like-
didn't
bounces
say
up?
how. He just said it is.
I'm like, this is soap, Isaac.
Listen,
On a rope.
I'm like,
Don't bury the lead here.
I just throw it in the hallway.
It goes about 15 feet, plunks down, sits there.
I look back at
No.
Isaac and I'm like,
Mm.
looks like it worked.
fair enough. What'd you find, Luminor?
Oh, it
Luna
has.
found a
I'm going to rename it the soap of trap cleansing.
Tactical soap of
Oh,
cleansing.
trap cleansing. Luminor hasn't found anything yet. He puts his ear to the to this door beside us just to make sure that our rear is protected here.
Yeah.
See what we can
Jeez. You don't hear a thing on the other side of that door. Nothing.
Do
Hmm.
the sword thing under the under.
I feel
I'm
Luna
pretty
feels
confident
pretty
about this.
confident. Any protest to me squeaking open this little door?
Squeak away, mon frere.
All right, I'm still gonna stealthily. Luminor's feeling like he's got a hot hand here.
Okay.
The luck does not ever change for him. He quietly, gingerly opens the door and sees a wall and a 90-degree turn.
So it goes up.
Yeah.
One goes down, one
You-
goes up.
You open the door. And you poke your head through.
Yeah.
Do you go in?
You want Ira to go in?
I don't want to make an executive party choice, but I'd love if you were winning.
I'll let
I'm
you
not
go.
gonna breathe until he talks again.
Eero the robot that can't see in the dark.
Oh yeah.
God damn it!
I hand a torch forward. I'm like, here.
Yeah.
Can we put like fireballs in his eyes?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, because he could just have like light implanted into his eyes, couldn't he?
I don't know how far away we are from a level up, but at level 4 he does get a little something that could maybe make this a little
There you
easier.
go. But I'll just
tattoo of low light vision.
I'll reach into my pack and hand an unlit torch forward. I'm like, here, use this.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I had to.
That is brilliant, and I love it every time.
Okay. Eero goes in with a torch in front of him and reports back that this appears to be a bunk room. There are 3 beds that are awkwardly stacked against the west wall, leaving room for a single low table heaped with foul-smelling chunks of flesh and bone. It's
This
almost
place-
as though 3 ghouls should have been in here that the DM didn't just drag through the walls when you guys opened the wrong door.
You didn't drag them through the walls. They were in the other room.
Yeah, they were in the other room, in hiding.
This is where they come to sleep. They weren't sleeping.
They were
Yeah,
definitely
just
in the water
hang out
closet.
in one place for like 24 hours a day. Ghoul's got a ghoul, I always
So-
say.
But there was 3 ghouls in a 2-square room.
Nah.
Yeah,
So you know,
they're pretty skinny.
they're
Everybody.
squishy.
Listen, what a ghoul does in the water closet is between the ghoul and the water closet.
What a
That's the
ghoul
ghoul and the
wants.
ghoul
What a
and the
ghoul
other ghoul.
needs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Um,
So you guys find nothing in there.
it's just an empty bunk room. There's nothing
It's
in
an
there.
empty
Okay.
bunk room with a pile of ghoul snacks on the table.
Ghoul
There's-
snacks, eh?
There's
Scooby-
no
for
there's
ghouls.
no other doors in here.
Sorry, let me check. Nope, there are no other doors.
All right,
Okay,
so it is.
then this doorway up here leads to another room that kind of ends off in this square. Just using deductive reasoning.
Yep.
Let's go check out the long hallway, guys.
Yeah, I reassure Luminor once again that there's nothing. The hallway's just a hallway.
Okay, dope.
But we can have Eero lead the way if you're still scared. And Eero starts leading the way.
Can you like search harder? Eero? Is that a function of your
Look, he's
passive
perfectly. He's
ability?
obviously perfectly fine.
It's not, but
I thought that it was a thing.
we'll just keep moving 5 feet,
Half
5
distance
feet.
and like double search or something.
I'll just say it. You guys move all the way down the hallway, nothing at cost.
There you go. See, I told you everything's perfectly fine.
That's not true.
All we have to do
When
is just
Yeah,
take
all
sure.
4 of you
take
get in there, and
agonizingly-
then the door closes. No.
It's the floor's too heavy and it gives out.
Wrong
you get
lever.
to the door at the far end. Is Eero trying to open the door?
I was just going to ask Luminor, do you want to do the check on this door, or do you want Luminor
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna
do it?
check that
Or do you
door.
want
I'll check
Eero
the
to
door.
kick it?
Give me
I'm
listen
gonna
to
check
door.
that door.
Give me that door. What's
Okay.
on the other side of door number 1?
Luminor, you check this door. It is locked. There's no sounds coming from the far side.
It's locked. Is that thievery to unlock it? Gingerly?
You don't know how it's locked, because there
okay.
does not appear to be a keyhole here.
That does make it complicated.
Yeah,
Okay.
Is there a doorknob?
there
Yeah,
is a
what am I looking at
doorknob.
here? Okay. There's a knob. I try the doorknob. No success. No movement. Nothing.
Nothing.
It's smooth all around the edges. No light around it or anything.
There is no
Sealed up?
light. Yeah.
Sealed up real tight. Can I see if it's sealed magically? Possibly.
Okay.
Arcana.
Yes, please. You do feel that it is sealed magically.
Speak friend and enter. Is that what we're doing here?
Sure, if you want to try that.
Mala.
Boom! The door opens up. No.
Yeah.
If you were to dispel it, you think that you could open the door.
Okay. I have never dispelled a spell in Pathfinder.
Adrian's gonna say from the back, it's possible that they're not trying to keep something out, but something from getting. It's possible they're not trying to prevent people from getting into this room, and that
Yeah.
they're trying to prevent something from getting out of this room.
That's a good point. I wonder what it is.
You don't just magically lock a room for no reason.
Probably, I'm guessing the treasure there's so valuable that they themselves could not imagine somebody trying to get into
I
it.
don't try to convince him further than that, because I know that I'm at the back of the pack. This is a bear and
Luminor,
running situation.
if you are trying to
Dispel.
dispel the magic,
Huh?
I would need you to make a Arcana check again.
Okay.
If successful, I would need you to let go of one of your spell slots.
Forever?
Well, no.
You'll
no,
use
just
up a spell,
You would
basically.
use your spell slot.
I'm like, I don't know if I want this door that bad. Okay, Illuminor's going to try to attune himself with this thing and break down some hedge wizard's basic ass ward.
If you could turn back time.
Feel the magic dissipate.
Does the door automatically open?
The door does not automatically open,
Mm-hmm.
but if you were to, if you were to grab the doorknob, you could probably open it.
Okay, so my level 1 or level... Better be level 2 because I don't have any.
Just a level 1, yeah.
Okay. Here she goes.
So you earned this.
Okay.
Luminor quietly opens the door that he has unlocked with so much sacrifice and hard work.
So you
rolled survival instead of stealth. Not sure if you have a stealth bonus or not.
Yeah, +3.
You open the door, and there is a stone wall behind it.
That can't be true.
Yeah, there's a stone wall behind that door.
Luminor uses his engineering skill to see if there's any like cracks or like tool marks or something to see if this is like a real fake door.
Jesus. So you do your engineering and you look at this wall in front of you.
What is this engineering? What is
You
what
do
is this?
see that it is slightly curved. And there are cracks at the very edges, as though this... And you do also see scrape marks running vertically up and down the wall.
This is a door that slides up. Luminor can tell. He's seen this kind of thing before in his engineering books. We're gonna look around it for a button on the walls that has some kind of like
a button, a lever, or some handles.
Yes, any one of those 3.
Do you put your engineering tools in your mouth and go, where's your handle?
No, I have like a flashlight, but it's still just a candle, and you're holding it in your mouth like a pen light.
Where's the handle?
What would that check be, Finn? Perception or engineering?
Sure.
Sure. Sure.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude!
Jeez.
The pen light is in his mouth. The pen light is a candle.
Okay.
But it's still very cool.
I apologize. What are you looking
Finny's
for?
like, there's no way he's gonna make this roll.
We're looking for like
switch.
a button, a lever, a switch to activate this door. That's
The
obviously a stone wall. That's going to be a door that moves up and open.
You do
That's where all my
not
20s went,
find
by the way.
anything
Oh yeah.
that would
Help you open the wall?
conceivably move this wall.
Okay.
It doesn't appear to
It's
be a way
almost-
to open the wall.
It's almost as though Isaac.
Yep.
You have those blueprints handy, right?
I do, yes.
Would you like to
Consult.
converse with Luminor and say,
Let's confer.
Let's
Luminor.
consult the
So-
blueprints.
after doing some blueprint reading, you guys see this appears to be an elevator between this floor and the floor above.
Oh, of course. It's so obvious.
So there's no way to call the elevator down
Yeah.
that you can find.
Gorgeous. Okay. This is an investment in our future. Someday, soon, I hope we will be back here again to utilize the great elevator, the great stone elevator.
Where are we on this level in relation to the level above? Is this the scorpion sphere?
We're below it.
Thanks. Are we below the scorpion's room? Or I know we're technically, but like as far as if we were to go straight vertically through the roof, would we end up in the scorpion's
You
room,
would be closer to.
or would this be like Boss Graw's throne room?
I am just looking right now. Because I am ready for this. I think.
Man, players are the worst.
You guys would be.
Because this is the lighthouse around here. This is the lighthouse.
You guys would be close to. Belcora's little office there.
Yeah.
Up in the ruins.
Mm.
Yeah, I was just thinking, the scorpion room is further to the east.
And you guys did remember that there was stairs leading down in Belcora's office.
Right, we're 2 levels below the main level, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. I'm oriented now.
Yeah, you're 2 levels below ground.
Okay.
We're doing real good, you guys.
Oops.
Right. There's more
Oh, yeah.
doors over here. There's 1, 2
Real
more over
doors.
here.
North.
Yeah, this one I think.
Not this one here. That leads to a nice little single room, probably.
We never finished looking down this hallway either, did we?
Yeah.
Okay, well let's look at this room, and then we'll clear off the north.
Okay.
Where are
let's
our
cross.
allies? Luminor is going to kick this door in.
Okay.
Can gnomes kick in doors?
Yeah. Go for it.
With
I'm
authority.
afraid that I'm gonna roll. I'm afraid that I'm gonna like get my foot stuck in it or something. I don't have to roll for this, do I?
That depends. Do you want to or not?
Yeah. I don't know what that would be though.
It would be athletics.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if you roll another 20.
Roll 20, the door splinters into
Yeah.
a billion pieces, causing fragmentation damage to everybody behind it.
Yeah. Bust
door
that.
booted
Bust
open.
that open. It's the
And he enters the
actual
place.
water closet.
Oh my god.
There's a bathtub. It's caked with dust.
Uh-huh.
It is surprisingly not foul in here. It
Implying
doesn't
that
seem like anybody's been in here.
ghouls. We've unlocked a new piece of lore, you guys. Ghouls do not bathe.
They were
That's
ghouls.
what I'm getting from this. Right?
So
if
unlike
it's not grimy, that means that ghouls aren't bathing.
Yeah.
Unlike
yeah, it
Is
is.
there a
bears,
toilet?
unlike bears in the woods, ghouls do not in the dungeon.
Correct. What are the odds that there's like 1 carat like diamond in that toilet?
There's
What about
only
a-
one way to find out.
What about a book? Like if somebody's taking a bath in that tub, are they?
Yeah,
reading
there's
a book?
definitely books in here. I would be reading the tub.
There is nothing in here.
Okay.
There's no books that you see lying around.
Yeah.
Finny wants us to get onto this northeast.
No. No. Sorry.
So
They're
you can
looking around the tub,
see-
just around the area. It's a tub, a toilet, dust.
There's no way there's a toilet here without it being something worth looking in. Can like Lunar not like I'm not gonna root around it like arm deep, but I want to like take a peek in the latrine. Like you never know if this place is untouched for this
You'll-
long. Maybe the
that-
last
there's-
inhabitants.
Only one way you're gonna find a golden turd.
My HP's not high enough to deal with that. Luminor flinches and backtracks up the way. Yeah, let's give her a boot.
Okay. Yeah.
Boot,
There appears to be another door inside of the door.
das, boot, das, boot.
Do we want Eero to go first, or Luminor? Do you want to check it out?
Luminor can go first. Luminor opens the door. Ah! It appears to be a haunted candelabra.
So, when you open this door, bright light shines out from there. The light is coming from a chandelier hanging from the ceiling above a desk and chair. Mirrors hang on the north and the south wall, but they are badly cracked.
Okay.
And there's another door over here. We should be checking these desks to see if we can find the contract for the devil.
Upon closer inspection, you notice that the chandelier is lit by an ever-burning torch, it appears to be.
By one.
Set in the middle and then reflected out with glass and mirrors to shine light.
Prisms.
Yeah.
Isaac will look at that and go, "That's a neat way to do things." And he'll pull out a little writing thing and he'll sketch that out.
What if you take the prisms and put them in your eyes?
Then you'll just have glass eyes.
But then you have a burning torch put inside of your head.
Isaac will remind Luminor that prisms merely reflect; they do not generate light.
If you are dim-witted, they will not shine.
They will do nothing more than the eyes already in Eero's head.
Okay, this is our first well-lit room we've ever seen.
Yeah.
This is huge. We've got these mirrors. Are they... mirrors kind of freak me out a little bit. Especially a bunch of broken ones.
So these are large mirrors, like the width of the room large.
Like I would find it in like a gnomish
the
gym.
Width and height of the wall. Oh, yeah. They are
Width
huge.
and the height of the wall.
But they are both very badly cracked.
Right. That's it. There's
Some
this wood here
might call them broken.
Yeah, this feels like it's bad luck.
Rummage the desk.
Okay. Yeah, roll some perception.
It was right there.
Digging through the desk, surprisingly, actually, most of the papers are gone from the desk. There's very little in the desk itself. It seems to be empty.
Can Luminor look for like a false bottom in one of those drawers?
Sure. I would... Yeah. You look and you don't find any false bottoms.
Oh, okay. No, this desk is squeaky clean.
There is a door to the west as well.
Adrian, is Adrian the same size as any of these cracks in the mirrors? Or they run top to bottom? Like, basically what I'm asking is, does it look like these cracks were made by some sort of humanoid-sized creature throwing themselves against the mirrors in a rage?
Oh.
Or they just cracked from age and disuse?
You can't really tell if something was thrown at them, they naturally cracked with the shifting of the place, or if someone fell into them roughhousing, or what.
I feel like at this point Luminor should be just manifesting his magic aura at all
Yeah,
times.
I feel like that there's something mystical about these things. At least like mirrors are broken mirrors, bad luck, maybe occultism. Can I take a look to see if there's any kind of like bad juju around these broken mirrors, if it's sort of a curse?
Sure. There are old wives' tales about bad luck for 7 years after breaking a mirror, but no magic or juju, as it were.
Yes. Okay.
The wives' tales have been unproven so far.
All right, we'll have to embark a scientific expedition to learn about this someday. Can I see? Is there? It's a solid stone wall behind the mirrors. There's no there's cracks in the mirrors. I
Yeah.
can see anything behind or through. Nothing is concealing.
There doesn't appear to be anything concealed. It's just stone where there's a few shards have fallen off.
Yeah.
And there's just flat flagstone behind it.
Can we reach the ever-burning torch in the middle of the room? Is it too high up?
You could probably reach it if you stood on the desk and grabbed.
I would like a second ever-burning torch in the party if we could.
All right.
It comes up fairly often.
Isaac would recommend that we wait until we're done with the room to the next, just in case these lights are keeping something away. And then we grab it on the way out and close the doors behind us.
Luminor's exhausted his resources. Anything that the other party members have to interact with here? Search, otherwise investigate.
I think we're ready to move on to open the door.
All right. Well, before we invite in new challenges, let's take the torch.
Okay.
No, we get it on the way out.
On the way out.
Okay.
Yeah, we get it on the way out back out the way we came in.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That way we can keep it slight.
Luminor only looks forward. He doesn't really look back.
Oh.
Is that a restriction on his height? Is that because of his height restriction? Regardless, sure. I think we should kick open that door.
So, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, you go ahead.
Oh. So just before you lay your boot into this door, you do notice a very large rusted padlock on it.
It might have been funnier to have Luminor boot the door.
Probably would.
With the lock on it? Can you boot the lock?
Yeah. The one door, yeah.
Could I get a perception check from everyone?
Yeah, absolutely. We know the locks. We know the best locks. Well, someone wants to.
So you guys look at the lock. It's got a familiar-looking stylization on it. It appears to be engraved the same as one of the keys that you had found on the floors above. Specifically, the rusted key ring that you have in your inventory somewhere.
Yep, we got it in the party sheet.
There you go.
You know what else we have in the party sheet there, Luminor?
What's that?
We have a Neverlight crystal.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
Maybe the next time we get a little bit of downtime, Isaac can affix that to Hero.
Like in the middle of his head.
Or in his chest, like Iron Man.
Yeah, and we get enough of these prisms, focus the light, boom, unibeam.
Or on his forehead, like Vision.
Yeah, we've got options. This is going to be great. Luminor applies the key from a rusted keyring to the rusty lock.
Okay.
Quietly.
Go ahead. Open the door.
Oh my god. Seeing another room bathed in light ahead of him, Luminor's going to do a quick little search for any kind of traps leading to this. He figures that anything that's locked like this is definitely going to be secured in other sneakier ways.
Yeah, it is.
It had to
So-
happen eventually. I mean, you've rolled enough 20s tonight. I mean, this is the universe balancing you out.
When
Nobody
you
bounce.
open that door, sitting in one of the cushy chairs in the middle is what appears to be a sprite of some sort. A fey creature.
Yeah, cousin.
And it's sitting there and it's looking at you. And it kind of titters and it's got a book in its lap.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't noticed you yet, though. I would like you all to roll initiative, please.
Oh.
It's just one sprite. It's not a murder of sprites. Oh, we just manually roll like animals. Perception initiative.
Click the button.
You can roll stealth. You were doing that stealthily.
Oh.
Okay. So I'll give you the description of the room. The room looks exceptionally comfortable with a thick carpet, bright light from another glowing chandelier, and soothing incense wafting out.
Oh, I like that. 2
overstuffed chairs sit opposite a low table stacked with books, while more books sit in a set of shelves to the west. A soft, gurgling fountain, carved to resemble a mossy skull leaking water, sits in the northern corner. And there is the fey creature sitting in one of the overstuffed chairs with a book. It is a little too big for them, but nonetheless they are sitting and reading it. So, let's start off. Adrian, or Isaac, sorry. What would you like to do?
Do you have a music shift, Finn?
Oh, yeah, I do. I do. Thank you.
I'm not entirely sure what to do. Isaac is not really the face of the party, so I think what Isaac would do is he will just not defer. What am I looking for? Hold, prepare. Basically, he doesn't really know what to do at this point, so he's just going to. Actually, he does have stuff he's going to do. So first thing he's going to do is he's going to overdrive.
Okay. Yeah, nice.
So going to overdrive. And then he's going to hold his next 2 actions.
Like
I'm not entirely sure what he's going to do with them. He's just going to Yeah, he's just going to hold his next two actions. He's going to prepare to activate Eero. That's what he's going to do.
Okay.
If that sprite comes to the doorway, he's going to activate Eero, and then Eero will go in for the grapple.
Okay. All right. So, with that, then, the sprite looks up, he hisses, and he leaps from his chair, and he flies straight towards you, Luminor.
Oh, I don't like hissing.
Eero was going to try and do something.
Yeah, Eero is going to step forward and try to basically get in front of Luminor and try to grapple. The map doesn't really
Yeah,
very
it
well.
won't let you probably, but you can see it, so you can target it, and we'll just do the grapple. See if that works.
Not quite.
So it's a tiny creature, if you will. It's like
I
9 or 8 or 9, 10 inches tall. It's flitting
Yeah.
around, getting at it, and Eero's having a hard time locking it down. This thing is going to reach out and claw at you, Luminor.
not a fan.
Nor should you be. To which it misses you. Tries to swing. And it'll make one more. And it misses you as well. Okay. That's the end of its turn. Adrian.
We gotta exploit vulnerability on this bee.
Yeah.
I still have exploit. Oh, I can't turn my exploit vulnerability off because the timer's in the way.
Oh. You can grab the timer at the top
Nope.
and move it. If you would like.
I cannot, unfortunately.
Oh. You can't. Okay. I will remove it for you.
Perfect.
Like, go
There
up
you
to the very top of the timer. There's like a slightly darker gray bar at the very top of the timer. You should be able to drag it from that.
What's up? Did I put exploit vulnerability like a billion times in the chat? Sorry. So this thing has a weakness to cold iron, everybody. As I pull a chunk of cold iron out of my bag and enable the mortal weakness.
Yeah.
And I put that cold iron on my star knife, which I will pull from my side. And as I attach that cold iron, I side hand whip that star knife at this thing.
Yeah. Send it flying between Eero and Luminor's heads.
Come on, dude.
Oh.
If he heads your two party mates.
No, I'm hero pointing it. I'm not missing this, damn it. Roll it again. There it is.
There you go. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, it actually, I throw it once and it goes around and comes back and loops a second time, and this second time kind of puts her off a little bit. Oh, I clicked the damage button and it brought up a whole new thing. It wants me to do acid damage.
Nope. It's not acid damage. It's that is not added.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. Just click the button.
Yeah, just click the button.
Mine does that too.
Okay, so this thing takes that damage. Ouch. That hurts. You see your star knife slash into it. It seems to have hit a nerve, and it has turned its attention on you.
That's it. So I got nothing else.
Okay. Next up is Luminor. This thing's flying in your face.
All up in my face. So it looks familiar, but he doesn't. Luminor can't quite place it. He'd like to do a recall
sorry.
knowledge on this thing.
There. That's the fey creature you're looking at.
Oh, is it gold?
Yes.
Kind of.
Okay. Yeah, could we do, Luminor needs to recall something if he's read something about this little colorful,
Sure.
spready fey guy.
Yeah.
Is that, perception?
Recall knowledge. Let's
Yeah,
do nature.
Nature, perfect, let's do that. Now, what does he recall about this thing?
Okay. So, fey creature, obviously. Adrian called out that it is weak to cold iron. You know that these would be probably immune to blinded because they are. It's a fey creature that enjoys being in light, and you know that the ever-burning torches in these chandeliers never go out. So it's probably immune to blind.
Yeah.
But that's about all you can figure out.
Okay, cool. Luminor is going to, what do we have here? We're going to fire up the old spell strike, and we're going to do a gouging claw. We're going to do slashing for our little attack here. So this Elven Curve Blade's going to flash out from here. The recall knowledge is only one move, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, you hit.
So we're gonna do with our damage. So we're gonna do a little bit of slashing.
Jeez.
There
Okay.
she goes.
All right. And that's it for you,
That's all she wrote for our
Isaac.
little gnome.
Isaac will unsling his crossbow, and as he does so, he'll tell Eero to try to grab that thing.
Okay.
Even though it's taking a couple of swats, he'll say, "Get it, get that thing." Eero will actually, but yeah, he'll do the grapple again
Okay.
because he knows that that's been effective and in the past. And as he
Tries to
reaches
grab
for
it.
it kind of moves out of the way. So then he's going to try to backhand.
Okay.
Is the grapple an attack? It is an attack, so I should be.
Yeah.
I've been using the wrong map for that
Oh. Okay.
this
Well,
whole time.
Now we've
Now I
rectified
know.
that. Yep.
So he's going to slash backwards to try to get it.
Okay. This thing is little, and it is like zipping around in front of Luminor. Luminor is trying to hack at it with his large elven curve blade, and there's hardly any room for Eero to be in there with him.
So then, as that happens, Isaac finally gets his crossbow out, and he takes aim, and he's going to take a shot, and he's going to miss.
Yeah.
So then he's going to.
Go ahead.
Well, and I was going to say he's going to yell out, "Stand still, you dirty rat!"
Okay.
And he's going to try demoralization.
It's a great choice.
Yeah, your demoralize unfortunately does not work on it. It doesn't seem affected by your words.
So far, all I've gathered from this is that Fortitude is its lowest DC, and that's a 19. His will DC is 23, his AC is 22. So, I don't know if I'm going to be able to touch this guy. Unless Eero rolls better at his grapples. Anyway, that's my turn, by the way.
Okay. This thing's turn. This thing yells out. Doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Okay. And it attempts to swipe at you, Luminor, once more. Since you are nice and close to it.
Yeah. That's Fey on Fey violence, and I don't support it.
And that hits. It rolled a nat 20.
Amulet.
Okay.
I can reduce it by 5 at least.
I like to reduce his roll by 5, not as much as the damage as a whole different thing.
There.
Yeah.
So 5 off that is 16.
Yes.
Damn.
Bring up the old character sheet. Oh, got lots of HP left.
And then Adrian. This thing looks towards you. And you see a you see a small mote of light shoot off of it and towards you. What the hell?
But it doesn't hit me.
Apparently not.
It's a disintegration ray.
For some reason, yeah, okay. There we go. Alright, and this strikes into you.
Damn it.
I need you to make a will save, please. Or, yeah.
That makes sense.
Reveal to everyone. There we go. That's how I do that. Okay. So when you look back at this thing, when you look at yourself and everybody else looks at you, you are just glowing with a radiant light now. It doesn't hurt you, doesn't seem to hurt you at all. But yeah.
But you fairy fired me.
Yeah. Basically. And that is the end of his turn. Adrian.
Okay. I'm going to return fire and
Okay.
throw this star knife at his stupid head. Damn it.
Unfortunately, he's flittering around and just barely dodges your star knife.
Then I throw it again. Damn it.
That
pretty
one
good.
comes, it like nips the wing off of it.
Now I'm going to attempt to take cover behind this table.
Okay.
Standard. Okay. That's it.
All right. Luminor.
Holy crap. So
This
really
thing
buffed
lit up your friend.
Literally.
Took a slash at you.
Literally
Uh,
lit up your friend.
So we are going to Arcane Cascade first and foremost.
Okay.
So we say the extra little bonus of slashing juices back up. And we're going to blast this guy with a little bit of we don't want AC stuff. No, I don't like this at all. We're going to produce flame at this little guy.
Okay. That's a good one.
That's a real good one. I think that this is like the kind of like exploratory roll that we need to like. Oh,
That
it
is
was
not
so
a good one.
close to critical miss.
Yeah. So you throw fire out at it. It shoots past him and it lands in the water dribbling skull and fizzles out.
Yeah. So that's all that Luminar's got.
Okay, Isaac.
Isaac will shift his grip on his crossbow and pull out a glue bomb.
Okay.
And he'll say, "Hey, Eero, just try to beat that thing into the ground." So Eero will strike out with his fist.
Yeah, you're
Give
up
it a
next.
bop.
Okay.
And then he will attempt the grapple again.
There it is.
There it is. Yeah. Eero reaches one hand out and swipes him out of the air. He's got him in his hand now.
So that kind of changes the plan. I shouldn't have pulled out the glue bomb because I don't need it anymore. Eero's my glue bomb. I don't know why I keep making
You
these
should
glue
put glue
bombs.
in his hands.
Well, you never know when you need them.
Can I retcon that to be a frost vial instead?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna retcon that to be a frost vial, and then I'm gonna chuck that at the restrained sprite.
Okay. Yeah, so you only hit him because Eero's holding him still.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So just FYI, I believe
Isaac and Eero should be taking frost
Isaac and
damage as
Eero.
well.
No, Eero and Luminor
Oh,
will
yes.
each
Eero
take
and Luminor. One
take that one cold damage
Yeah,
per splash.
from the
Just-
splash.
Yeah.
Splash.
And that's it because I did 2 interactions in a bomb. And then Eero did his thing.
Alright. This thing is going to attempt to escape. And I have an idea of how this is going to go. Oh, sorry. Did I have to... Come on now. Why didn't that work? There we go. Alright, so it just is it wiggles around, hisses at Eero, and just barely wiggles out of his hand. To which it is going to. Biscuits. It is going to move back here and fire off a mote of light at Luminor.
Luminor, buddy, you might want to get into the room here so that somebody stop. I don't know
So
how
you don't-
tanky you are.
Moderately.
My battle medicine is making Eero explode to heal you.
So
I can't heal anymore either. We're within an hour still, so.
it sends out its light towards you, Luminor, and it hits the wall beside you. Adrian.
Well, I need to move. Are we going into the room?
I think that you could.
Okay.
Feels trappy, but I don't think this is the time.
As I'm moving forward in a fluid motion, I'm gonna swap my star knife for my whip.
Okay.
I have to move here in order to see the room.
Yeah.
Okay, and then as I see it, I come down here to get out of the way.
Okay. Sure.
And as I'm moving to position, I unfurl that whip out at this thing.
Okay.
Selected. Oh, hang on. Whoop.
Yeah, you swing out and hit him. Not so great on the damage, but your cold iron you reattach to your
The spiked ball
whip.
on the end of the
Yeah.
chain whip has it.
and it sinks into it.
That's it.
Okay. Okay. Luminor.
So I don't have any. Let's. Luminor's going to.
So you cast a spell. Now Arcane Cascade is done, right?
We're in. Any strike that benefits from if you want to switch the spell, do damage.
Oh, no.
If you almost recent spell before, oh, that's before Enter the Sound.
Huh. Because you don't, as long as you make a strike in Arcane Cascade, your spell strike refreshes, doesn't it?
I thought it was just enabling Arcane Cascade was enough to return to spell strike.
Yeah, I thought so. We'll say that's how it goes today. We'll double check into it.
Luminor's going to do a little walk up to the corner of this room.
Okay.
He is going to, once again, from a distance, we're going to create a little bit of room from us over here. Target our little friend here. And we're going to blast off another produce flame across the way here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, you hit. Nice.
A
Right.
little bit of fire.
This thing is not happy about that.
that's all she wrote. Here we go.
Okay. Isaac.
We are going to enter the room as well. So first action is activating Eero, who will step in. On targeting, I should be on, and immediately go up to the fake creature and try to grapple it again.
Okay.
It worked well last time. Maybe not so much this time.
Okay. Eero was unsuccessful in snagging this thing out of the air again.
Isaac's turn, though, will be to move up into the doorway, which leaves him with one single action, which he will use to shift his grip back onto his crossbow and take aim. And that is it, because that is a full action to make it go from one hand to two hand.
You're gripping. Boom.
This thing turns to Eero and claws out at it.
It says, don't claw me, bro.
Does connect. Splashes out at Eero. Please take that damage.
At least he's not critting this time.
And he will do it again towards Eero. That one hits as well. Sorry. That damage, and the last one comes around. He's gone into a panic frenzy, you see. That one crits. There we go. That's the end of its turn. Adrian.
Whip crack went his rumpled tail, and the beast was done.
Yep.
So let's go for it.
Whip crack that.
Quacha! Again! Whatcha! Right. That's better.
That hits. Okay.
And then I ducked behind this chair to take cover.
Alright. You see this thing, it's got like holes through its wings now. It's just barely able to keep flying. Luminor.
Luminor is... Are we within range of reach at this point, or does it not work on angles?
It doesn't work on angles like that.
I didn't think so. That's fine.
If you would move one square down, I would let that happen.
Yeah.
Or in any other direction.
Let's get in. Let's get into this. Luminor moves in, and we're gonna blast him with the old spell strike.
Okay.
Same thing. Do the big hits here, gouging, claw, slashing style.
All right. This thing's fluttering around. You just
real bad.
You do have a hero point or 3 laying around.
You know, that's a good point. I have not hero pointed yet today. This feels like a good use of it.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Oh, to screw it up. I clicked on it.
Just
all right.
Yeah, re-roll your. Oh. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's call
your
it.
Sword comes down, cutting, and hits the floor.
More
it's still flying.
Like in the carpet, so it's like a soft, like feather.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Isaac.
All right.
Yeah.
This thing is fluttering in front of Eero, just barely keeping height here. It's like up and down.
Okay. Eero's just gonna batter batter it. Or not. I mean, I'll try it on the upswing.
Yeah. Gosh darn, guys.
Horribly. Which means Isaac will now try to pin it to the wall with his crossbow.
Okay. That hits.
Here's hoping we do.
What's it look like?
Ooh.
He's got 1 HP left.
Yeah.
It looks like he just got pinned to the wall.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Like a 6-inch bolt going through an 8-inch fade.
Yeah. It's basically a ballista going through a normal person.
That's hilarious.
All right.
And the beast was done.
And the beast was done. Good job.
Yeah, that
Back.
probably shouldn't have been so difficult. But our rolling habits suck.
22 AC is hard to hit.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess I didn't boost my to hit. I boosted my damage with overdrive. I don't know if I have anything that boosts my to hit.
Okay. So, what do you guys do? The fey creature is pinned to the wall beside the bookcase there. There are numerous piles of books here. A bookshelf lines the west wall. The bubbling, water feature in the north corner.
Green skull.
Yes.
Isaac is going to check out the water feature.
Okay.
And kind of move over here and start repairing Eero.
Okay. When you look at the water feature, the fountain, it appears to depict a similar visage of what was upstairs in the I want to say church. It's not church. The small temple upstairs. Yeah, the chapel. This appears to be a depiction of Nimbaloth.
Ooh, I don't like Nimbaloth. It's a spooky name.
Nimbaloth. We
Nimbaloth
determined that was a nasty god.
Yeah. The goddess of necromancy and undead.
Do we see anything in the basically this. I'm looking for stuff. Doing the search thing.
Yeah. You look around the room and you find there's one book that you find that is on the list that Morlint has sent you.
That's money.
Yeah.
Nice.
I believe
the
he's,
bank.
what did he say, 15 gold a book or something like that?
Yeah.
So add that to your stash.
Stash that book.
If you don't have any, I'll drop one on the character sheet. There you go.
Nailed it.
You do find an iron key. It's in between one of the cushions of the chair. Other than that, you don't find much else.
Okay. Do you guys want to call it then for tonight?
Yeah, that sounds like a
Bing.
good spot.
Time.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
Good one. That was a solid sesh.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for us Search
Yeah.
things, we did the stuff, we made sure we killed the fluffy ones.
I'm going to clear the chat to see if that helps with my clunkiness in here.
Fair.
Okay.
Very fair. Listen, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Do me a solid if you haven't done so already. If you're on YouTube, click the subscribe button. If you're on Twitch, click the heart follow button at the bottom at your screen. At the stream, the bottom of the stream, and at your screen. There's a heart. You can click on that. We do this every week, typically on Wednesdays, but sometimes it happens on Fridays. The best place to find that out is through the Discord. There's the link in chat. And other than that, I just want you to have an awesome day. And you take care of yourselves. New video tomorrow. I will post it in the Discord and stream on Friday. I don't know what we're playing, but we're going to play something. Probably Path of Exile, but we'll see what happens. It'll be great. Tune in for that. We'll see you next time. So long. Goodbye, everybody.